Hey, y'all know who it is. Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Pharaoh the God, always on the motherfucking job. I got five. Let's talk. It's that time again to tell a friend, to tell a friend, and tell another motherfucking friend. Share, like, and subscribe to this shit. It's all real. No motherfucking bullshit. And if you ain't been fucking with me, fuck with me now. Go on YouTube, subscribe, hit the clubhouse, hit the green house at top, man, and come and get some of this real news. Well, we ain't gossiping all the motherfucking time and, you know, talking about some faulty ass paperwork and who ran off with this bitch and who baby daddy fuck. None of that. Real news. And today in the news, what up with it, Zoo? I see you down there, man. Just starting off, man. I appreciate you for tuning in. Today's news is we gonna start it off with man charged with sexually grooming two minors, and this is in Arkansas, man. Jonesboro, to be exact. A 20-year-old Jonesboro man is behind bars after the police found he had been talking with two minors over the internet. And I'm gonna just stop right there. Like a lot of people, like we talking about news. While I'm talking about news, a lot of people feel free to chime in when you want to, though, Zoo man. If you're gonna stick around, a lot of people, even me included, to a certain extent, we don't keep up with what our children are doing on the internet. I remember seeing, uh, it wasn't really a documentary, but they asked the girl, like, what's the weirdest thing you ever did but you kept doing it? She said when she was 11, it was a nigga always buying her V-Bucks and he was like 34 years old and he knew she was 11 and shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you got to understand that children do, you know, some wild shit. Like knowing the nigga 34, she just looking at the V-Bucks of it. Like, I don't know this nigga, but it be purged out there. You feel me? So you gotta watch what your children is doing on the internet. You gotta monitor that shit. You feel me? Some of y'all may need to go, shadow your children's search engine and shit. But it says according to news released on Thursday, August 4th. The department's Internet Crimes Against Children division got a tip about a inappropriate relationship with a minor online. An investigation was immediately launched, and detectives found Daytona Kane had been talking with two minors online over the last year, where both sides exchanged sexually explicit dialogue. Kane was arrested the same day and was charged with the Class A misdemeanor of sexually grooming a child. Uh, Craighead County District Judge David Bolin gave Kane a $10,000 cash bond and no internet connection by cell phone. Now, this is another thing that's fucking what's wrong with the world. This nigga been talking to a child for a whole fucking year. Not one, but two children for a whole year, talking nasty to him, probably trying to send pictures, all that shit, and you give him a $10,000 bond, which is $1,000. 10% of a 10% of 10,000 is $1,000. Am I wrong? You feel me? Zoo in the comments on YouTube. Let me know. I just don't want to be stupid. If 10% of 10,000 is $1,000 and this nigga's out there grooming children, that's just like here in LA. Here in LA, niggas walk around with guns even though it ain't legal. They do it because it's only 8 months in the county. It's a non-violent crime. So fucking what? I'm gonna be off the streets for 8 months. Nigga, the shit might get overcrowded, monkeypox, COVID pox, all this shit coming up. So I might get kicked out in 8 days. You feel me? Get some probation. It's a non-violent crime. But some non-violent crimes gotta have harsher stipulations, like grooming a motherfucking child. You see that the laws, people need to understand that the laws, the Justice Department, the way that they structure these laws, they allow these nonviolent pedophile crimes to in the people that commit these crimes just to be released right back on the streets. $10,000 bond after a nigga tried to rape your children. That's fucking crazy, man. That shit just it baffles me because it's just like this is the shit that they do. They make laws, you know what I'm saying, uh uh to the degree to the degree that if they ever get caught up doing some shit like this, that they can get the same type of treatment. You know what I'm saying? Or just sit up there and just say that it's a nonviolent crime. But like I said, some nonviolent crimes are just not what they need to be. If a person is sitting up here, you know, grooming your child, talking sexually to your child, you know, saying getting your child aroused to even think about or entertain the fact of having sexual relations with a grown motherfucker, you feel me? That nigga need to be locked up. You feel me? I understand these bitches be out here hot, these little boys be out here hot, but let them fuck each other. Let them fuck other teenagers. Let them fuck other little kids. You feel me? You might think the bitch pretty and all that. Like, you know what I'm saying? When you sick motherfucker, you wait till she get 18 or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But parents, y'all have to understand that motherfuckers like the Tony Kane is out there. They out there. You feel me? And what they trying to do is they trying to take your children down. And motherfuckers is gonna be sick about it. It's they don't really give a fuck. These people in the upper echelon of the Justice Department and shit like that, they abuse their authority on the regular. On the regular. You know what I mean? It ain't, and this is the thing. We still act like, you know what I'm saying? We still act like certain things, you know, God, let God take care of it. You know, in my religion of Islam, there's a saying in the Hadith. It says, "Believe in Allah, but tie up your camel." Yeah, you heard me right. Believe in God, but tie up your camel. That means when you go in the house at night, lock your fucking car doors. When you go in the house at night, lock your fucking doors. I grew up like I remember growing up and being in Redondo Beach, and I remember like playing outside. And I remember my little friends and shit, they'd be like, "Oh yeah, just just come in tomorrow. I'll be having lunch or doing something, right?" And I'd be like, go to their door, nigga, I knock on the door, they be like, "Man, it's open." And so one night, nigga, I was like, "Man, let me see if all these motherfuckers live like that." Nigga, I went to like three of my friends' house, nigga. One nigga opened the door. I'm like, the fuck? Go to the next one, open the door. The third one I go to, I got caught. Like, not caught like I was stealing something, but I opened the door and like the nigga mom was coming down the hallway, and I'm like, "Oh, it's such and such here, you know." Woo, woo, woo. And she was like, "Oh, he in the shower, he finna get ready, you know what I'm saying, to take a nap and shit or go to bed." It was something. It was like late at night or something, like not late at night, but like when you're a kid, 6, 7, it's late. So she didn't think nothing of it though. She didn't think like nigga I was trying to rob her, nigga, none of that shit. She just thought that nigga I was opening the door to come over their house. But nigga, you have to lock your door because it's demons out there. Believe in God, but tie up your camel. That's on the real. You can't just think because you live in Redondo Beach, it ain't somebody over there that's looking for a meal. Or it ain't gonna be somebody that's gonna come over there looking for a meal. Believe in God. Believe that He'll protect you. Believe that He got your back. But nigga, lock your fucking doors. Yeah, God is everywhere. But know your surroundings. Know what's going on. You feel me? And because it's getting real tricky out here in the streets, man. It's getting real tricky, and if you don't lock your doors, Somebody gonna come right into your house. That's like committing a crime and then complaining about getting the time that you got for the crime. Don't commit the crime if you don't want to do the time, because yeah, it may carry a one to life sentence. You could get one to life. Why play with yourself like that? Why worry about having so many negatives stacked up against you when you could create so many positives for you? Believe in God and type your camera. Yes, sir.